Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCHU81 and today I'm going to do a very special video because I'm going to cover all the SH Figuarts Black Widow that has ever been released. So let's get started by checking out the Black Widow. So I have the Avengers Assemble Black Widow, the Age of Ultron Black Widow, the Infinity War Black Widow, the Endgame Black Widow, the Black Widow from the Solo movie. This is another Black Widow from the Solo movie. These are all the 6 Black Widow that has ever been released by the SH Figuarts so far, and there are 2 reasons why I'm making this video. The first reason is I think Black Widow is the only characters that have collected all of the variants so far. And the second reason is pretty sad because I kind of make this video as a remembrance because I'm going to sell one of them, and can you guess which one? I will review the answer by the end of the video. So this could be the last time that I'll be seeing all 6 of them together.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, so I have actually arranged them in the order of the movies that has ever been released, from the Avengers Assemble and so on until the last Black Widow movie. But of course, they are not being released in this order, so I'm going to rearrange them according to the order that they have been released by SH Figuarts. So the very first one, of course, is the Age of Ultron. Yup, so they released her first. And the second one, if I'm not wrong, is this Infinity War ones. And third, of course, is the Endgame. And fourth is this Black Widow from the movie itself. And the fifth one, if I'm not wrong, is the Avengers Assemble. And the last one is they make this exclusive White Widow, the only Black Widow in white suit so far. So this is like the last one that has been released by the SH Figuarts up to today. So let's take a closer look at each and every one of it by the costumes, everything like the hairstyle and things like that. So as we can see, this is the very first one. I kind of forgot what year is it that it's been released. I think, oh, okay, this one fell down, never mind. So you can see that, wow, okay, it's quite nice in a way that even though after all these years, you can still see that the quality is pretty good. I kind of like how they actually combine the glossy parts with the matte material. You can see some of it are shining and some of it are not, so it looks pretty good. But of course, during that time, the head sculpt is not that good yet. But nevertheless, you can still see Scarlett Johansson over there. At some angle, she just looks like her. Yeah, but of course, if compared to the more recent release, she just looks kind of bad in a way. Yeah, but she still looks good actually. And the next one, we'll take a look at this Black Widow, which is from the Infinity War. And to be honest, I kind of hate this version because first of all, she have a very blonde short hair, which doesn't really shows that she's a Black Widow. I mean, my versions of Black Widow is supposed to be like in the Iron Man 2, where she have a long hair, maybe a brunette hair. Yeah, kind of makes her look more sexy that way.
To watch the perimeter. I'm gonna enter the facility and take down the target. Watch the road.
I got it.
But do you know that this Black Widow from the SH Figuarts does capture the best likeness of Scarlett Johansson? You can see, my goodness, it's like a big leap of improvement as compared to this one here. And for the costumes, yeah, it's not my favorite so far, but she just looks pretty okay. Yeah, not the best one there. And the next one is this Black Widow from Endgame, and she just looks pretty good in terms of the costume. You can see that they have actually upgraded the costume very much like what we know from the comics. Yeah, very tactical looks, and you can see that the costume is very detailed. There are engraving all over. Is very nice, and the hair sculpt it's not that bad, but I think this one is actually better. Yeah, so you can still see Scarlett Johansson over there. I kind of like it when they actually mix the face sculpt that actually looks to the side. It just makes her look even better. Yep, so this one does have a long hair, but she tied in a ponytails. And the next one is this Black Widow from her own movie, and this one I love the costume the most because it does looks very good with the gold, and yeah, it just looks very nice. A lot of people actually compare this one with the Endgame because it kind of looks similar, but it is all this gold that is making it looks very different. I just love it, and they are also engraving all over, very nice. And the head sculpt is one that I think that is very identical to the Endgame ones. I think that the time during the making for Endgame and the Black Widow movie is not too far apart, so she still looks kind of same. And the hair is also tied into something like a ponytails, even though this one does have a long hair and it's actually red in color, which looks pretty good as well. I just hope that they actually let her hair down, but I think they actually keep it for this figure instead. Yeah, but she still looks pretty good over there. This next one is kind of a surprise because it actually goes way back into the Avengers Assemble version, whereby she's having a short hair. Yeah, so this one a lot of people actually compares to this one because she does have a short hair as well. But of course you can see, my goodness, her face does improve a lot. But there's one thing that I really hated her in this figure is that she looks really pale. But nevertheless, the costume does looks pretty good, even though it's all black. But I just love, you can actually see the Black Widow symbols right over here. You can even see the shield sign over here. Very nice. Finally, for this last Black Widow, I think it's the best one because they actually let her hair down. Yeah, this is pretty good. I just love Black Widow when she have a long hair. And secondly is, I mean, among all the black one, you can finally see one that is on white, which also looks very good. I mean, at least something different. We have a white Black Widow here, and it looks very tactical with all the belts around her, and the suit also is very detailed. You can see there are actually patterns on it. It's being crafted very nice. I just hope that they use some gold on it, but still looks very good on her. Yeah. And right up next, I'm going to show you all the accessory that they comes with, which is kind of different in a way. So I will skip the hands part because I think it's rather boring to talk about the hands. Okay, so I'll just mainly talk about the weapons. So for the first Age of Ultron Black Widow, she just comes with a pair of baton and also 2 handguns. As for the Infinity War Black Widow, she just comes with 2 batons and 1 long baton as well. And she also comes with 2 more interchangeable face plates. As you can see, it's not a complete head. So this one itself is actually looking straight. The one on the figure is looking to the left. And this one is a slightly more angry face. As you can see, there are some expression there. And even without connecting to the head, you can see Scarlett Johansson over there. This is how good it looks for this Infinity War Black Widow. Next, for this Endgame Black Widow, she just comes with 2 batons, 2 empty gun holster that you can interchange with the one on the figure. One on the figure is the holster with the guns on it. And of course, she just comes with 2 handguns as well. And another interchangeable faceplate whereby she's looking straight while this one on the figure is looking to the right. And the next one for this Black Widow from her own solo movie, she just comes with 2 batons, 2 empty gun holster whereby the one that is on the figure is with the gun attached, 2 handguns, a special baton whereby it has been transformed into a hook. Lastly, a pair of hands with these very nice effects on it. And next, for this Avenger Assemble Black Widow, she just comes with 2 empty gun holster whereby the one that is on the figure is with the guns on it, 2 handguns, 1 very long Chitauri's weapons which looks pretty good, 1 interchangeable faceplate, and also 1 additional heads that you can't switch the faceplate. So this faceplate is only for these heads, if I'm not mistaken. Lastly, for this white Black Widow from her own solo movie, she just comes with 2 empty gun holster, 2 guns, and also 2 special baton that looks like this. And in addition to all this accessory for this Black Widow, this and this, those who comes with baton, they do have this extra sorry about that, they do have this extra baton that is attached to the back, whereby you can actually remove it. So it will actually looks like she removed her baton from her back. You can actually see that they are all having a little bit difference when it comes to the accessory. For this Black Widow, her baton just looks pretty special in blue. For this Infinity War Black Widow, she just comes with a long baton plus 2 interchangeable faceplates. For this Endgame, she just comes with another interchangeable faceplates with the baton, but she just comes with gun this time, and also the interchangeable gun holster. As for this solo Black Widow from her own Black Widow movie, she just comes with this special hands with the accessory and also this hook like baton. For this Avenger Assemble Black Widow, of course, she just comes with another interchangeable heads as well as a Chitauri weapons. And lastly, for this one, nothing special, but she just comes with this new batons that looks like a rope, and also she does have a white suit this time, so it's in a way it's also special. So not all the Black Widow have interchangeable faceplate, only the Infinity War, the Endgame, as well as the Avenger Assemble, and the later two doesn't come with any interchangeable faceplate at all. The same goes for the very first Black Widow as well. And next I'd like to talk about the scale for this Black Widow. Even though they are all played by the same actress, but the height just seems like a V shape. So for the very first Black Widow, during the golden days, the SH Figuarts is still not that small, so she looks pretty tall. And as you can see, it grew shorter and shorter, and this is the shortest one somehow. I don't know why they make her so short. Then eventually I think they realized their mistake, so it's taller again and taller again. Yeah, so they do have different scale, but so long that you don't post them together like this, it's rather hard to tell the difference. Okay, so other than the two reasons that I stated earlier on why I want to make this video, it is also to serve as a purpose for those of you who doesn't have any Black Widow at all and you would like to own one. So this video will give you a very rough idea on which one you need to get or which one do you like, and also because each one of them have different accessory. So maybe you like guns and some of them don't come with guns, like this one doesn't come with any guns. These all have guns, and some of them don't come with baton, like this one doesn't come with any baton. So it's really up to you guys on which outlook that you like. So for me, I think my favorite of course is this Black Widow, which looks very nice. And if you would like to talk about the likeness, it will be this Black Widow. But in terms of the suit, yeah, I think I like this Black Widow, and she also have a very nice skin tone. You can see it looks more healthier as compared to these two, which looks very pale. But unfortunately, she's also the shortest among all. So as you might have guessed it, the one that I'm selling is this very first Black Widow. Yeah, I would like to get rid of all the variants that I have, because I don't think it's necessary for me to have so many Black Widows. Initially I was just thinking to choose only 2 Black Widow to keep, but I just can't make up my mind on these 5, so I will have to let go this one first. Eventually I think I might just keep this one, and maybe another one, which is this one. Yeah, I might get rid of these 2 unfortunately, but I still have not made up my mind yet. So yep, this will be the very last video that I make with all 6 of them together. So I do hope that this video will be precious to any one of you who would like to own a Black Widow. You can use this video as a reference, and from here you will be able to tell which one you want to get for your own collections. And I'll catch you again in my next video.